Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be reviewing a juice from a company called VapeHub, and it is, I don't know if you can see it there, VapeHub Cherry Limeade. Okay, this is actually a pretty interesting juice. Let me go ahead and start with the pruning, the things that stand out to me. Okay, first off, this bottle is what it came in. Okay, so it came with this little syringe tip, this little needle tip on the bottle. Okay, I really kind of dig that. I like the narrow tips, anyways. So to actually have a bottle come with the lower needle tip like this, I think it's really cool. The next thing that really kind of stood out to me was the label itself. Okay, yes, everything is handwritten on the label. However, the way it's done is really kind of cool because, you've got your date. This was made 7/21/2014. The bottle size is 15 ml. The flavor is cherry limeade. It was mixed. Now, this is what I've never seen before. Actually, who made it by? Okay, this looks like a JR for who it was made by. So, JR, good job. Needless to say, I've never seen that before. I like that. It's got the PG-VG ratio right on the front of the bottle. And what's really kind of cute to me is on the side, it's got this little thermometer with your nick level. So they just kind of, fill it out to the nick level. And it's a personal touch that I greatly appreciate. So that's the packaging for this juice. Now, let me go into first impressions. First impression, out the envelope, I was not impressed. It tasted like a cherry chopstick. To the point. Some people might like that. Me, personally, I'm like, wow, that's really kind of interesting. It's a cherry chopstick. So I put it up and I let it age and I let it steep. And then I came back to it today when I was getting my stuff together to do a couple of videos for you people. And I'm glad I did. It's definitely more, its steeping helped this juice tremendously. That waxiness that I was initially tasting is gone. So now it's clear to find cherry. Clear to find cherry. And it's got that lime. It's not an overly bitter lime. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. It's got just enough sweetness to the juice to not make that lime totally unvapable. It really knocks down that citrus between the cherry and the lime and the sweeteners and everything they do. This is actually one of the first citrus-based juices that I can honestly vape. And I'm impressed. If you would have told me a week ago that this would have came out the way it did, with the cherry, from going from cherry to chapstick to this, I would have been like, there ain't no fucking way, dude. There ain't no helping that. But first impressions of the juice out the bottle was completely wrong, and now I really kind of dig it. It's got great vapor projection, but you'd expect that out of a 40 PG juice. It's 60% VG, so you would definitely kind of expect that out of a juice like that. Other than that, it's a good juice. I really can't say much more than that. Of course, flavor is all relevant to the individual. Some people might like a more tart cherry limeade flavor. I don't particularly enjoy that tartness or that citrusy flavor that comes off in citrus vapes, which is why I don't do citrus vapes. But regardless, I like this. So it's good. That's all I got to say. It's really good, and it's definitely worth checking out. Once again, I want to thank VapeHub for sending me the bottle, and you get all the information down in the cards box. Okay. Other than that, vape on, people.